Hello, my name is Brittany Garrison. I apologize for no audience at this time. Due to COVID-related issues, it was impossible to get people over to be an audience, so I do understand that will be reflected on my grade, but I would like to go ahead and get started. So how many of you have heard of social anxiety before? Social anxiety is a mental health disorder that is a persistent fear of being judged or being watched. It presents difficulties in having normal day-to-day conversations, presents difficulties in creating a speech and presenting a speech in front of a crowd. Social anxiety can make someone blush, it can make them sweat, feel nervous, feel ill. Your heart starts beating so fast, your mind starts rapid racing thoughts, and it's hard to respond in a normal conversation setting. You might stand there and just kind of look at that person like, I know what you said, I know what I want to say, but a million things are going through my head at one time and I can't figure out how to get it into words. Social anxiety does present issues in work, school, relationship settings, conversation settings. It can make you look not professional. It can make you look rude. It can make you look cold. And in reality, the person is intelligent and they do have manners and respect and great education and ideas to bring to the table, but they just have social anxiety, and that anxiety stops all of those things from coming out into words, and it just kind of stays in your mind, and you just kind of, and it just goes from there. Now that I've kind of gone over a few examples of social anxiety, I would like to add another factor into living with social anxiety and also being a woman in today's society. I feel like women today have a lot of stereotypes. They have a lot of labels. We as women are sexualized, and a lot of the times there might be situations where a woman is at work and a gentleman is there and he makes a rude comment that might be a sexual comment, an inappropriate comment, and a woman might want to stand up for herself. A few things that might stop her from standing up for herself is having a social anxiety. You already have that natural fear of the conversation or conflict, and so you add on the tension of the sexual, rude, inappropriate comment, and you don't know how to respond. It just stops you. And also in today's society, I would like to point out that if a woman does react to a situation such as this, then she's looked at as, oh, she's overconfident, and oh, she took that too serious, or oh, she's too feminist, or different labels that they would place on this woman who just simply wanted to defend herself. But due to today's stereotypes and labels, and then of course a mental health condition such as social anxiety, it can be very unbearable, it can be very uncomfortable to be a woman, to have these conversations, these confrontations, these different scenarios where you do have to speak or stand up for yourself. Some more examples of social anxiety. You could be at the grocery store and you're waiting for your change from the cashier and you've got a line of people behind you. Immediately, you start panicking, and all you're doing is receiving your change and you just put it in your wallet and walk out of the store and it should be fine, right? Well, person with social anxiety, they're like, oh my God, I gotta hurry and put all this change away. Oh my God, these people are waiting on me. They're judging me. I'm taking too long. I need to hurry. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And I mean, that's just some of the panic that social anxiety can bring to an easy, everyday routine situation. I also would just like to reiterate that someone with social anxiety might seem cold or rude or unresponsive, and it's not always the case. Most of the time, someone with social anxiety, they want to be included in the conversation. They want to put their ideas out on the table in a work type or school type setting, for an assignment or a group assignment. They want to be a part. They want to have friends. They want to be, just like everyone else. But those social anxieties cause them not to be like everyone else. It causes all those emotions and everything, when a normal person who does not have that disorder can just simply respond in a normal conversation. In conclusion, I've given some examples of living as a woman in today's society with stereotypes and labels, and also I've brought awareness to some situations where social anxiety might make normal routine situation very uncomfortable and very unbearable. And I would just like to let everyone know to remember, the next time you are in a conversation setting or a group type setting or a crowd, and you do see someone struggling to respond, or maybe blushing and putting off those nervous vibes and nervous body language, they might have a social anxiety disorder. And next time, maybe just be a little bit more patient. Thank you, everyone.